Hi class, this is Professor Smith. I did not get a chance to finish the last few problems on the sample test, and then I also had a few problems that were duplicated on the original sample test. So I'm going to do the last 5 out of the 19 of the new one that I created. So in this example, we have -3/8 is a point on the terminal side of theta, and we're to find the exact values of cosecant, secant, and cotangent. I believe I did do this one in class, but I'll go ahead and start here anyway. And the first thing I would do is I would represent the point, and I believe I announced in class that when you do this problem, even if you get the right answers, if you don't show a picture of theta at the terminal side, and you don't also show -3/8 in the right quadrant, that you'll lose some points. Now I've drawn the ordered pair -3/8. I've also drawn the terminal side to the ordered pair 3/8 and represented the angle theta. From this example, we see that x is -3 and y is equal to 8, and we can now find the r value, which is the distance from the origin to the point on the terminal side. We know that r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared, and I've replaced the x with -3 and the y with 8. So we have r squared is equal to 9 plus 64, and 9 plus 64 is equal to 73. So we know that r is equal to the positive square root of 73, since r always represents a distance. Once we know x, y, and r, we can find the trigonometric values. We know that cosine theta is x over r, so x would be -3 over root 73. In this example, they don't ask us to simplify the radical, so we can leave it with the radical in the denominator. However, if you wanted to simplify multiplying both top and bottom, the numerator and the denominator, by root 73, we would have -3 root 73 over 73, but we'll leave it as it is. We know that cosine and secant are reciprocals, so if we have cosine represented as a rational expression, then secant will be the reciprocal or the flip of that rational expression. So we're going to have root 73, pardon me, I should have a minus out front, divided by 3. And since cosine is negative, secant shall also be negative. We know that cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tan. I memorized tan. So I know that tan is y over x. So it'll be 8 divided by -3. So I know the cotan is going to be the flip of that. So rather than having 8 over -3, I'm going to have -3 over 8. So that is example number 15 for the sample test. I'll go ahead and do the next one, example 17, excuse me, number 16, in another movie.